Hey guys, Jon here with a photo. Today we're looking at C-stands and 3 tips on how you can utilize your C-stands. So first of all, we're going to introduce you the Lumia C-stand. This is the black version. We waited a very long time for this to come in and finally it's here. So the key characteristics of a C-stands are as follows. C stands for century. So why is it C? Look at the base. It looks C-shaped-ish. That's how the name comes about, I think. It comes with a few other portions, the central leg, 2 gobo clamps and a gobo arm which can extend, in this case, about 1 meter. So let me just try to set it up. So this thing is about 1 meter with 2 clamps and a vertical standing. They can go up to 2.65 cm. It's very, very tall. So that's how usually a C-stand looks like. You may see in a lot of places. At both ends you have spigots, and one end you have 3/8 inch, to the end you have 1/4 inch. So you can mount most cameras, light stands, spigots, adapters to this system. So 3 tips on how you should handle a C-stand. The first one is to always try to align the gobo arm with the tallest leg of the stand. This will help the CG or the center of gravity to help you to reduce the chance of it toppling over in this direction. You don't want this to hurt you or your cameras or your crew. So the second tip is always put the clamp on the right side of the stand. As we know, things usually tighten in a clockwise manner. So when you load something here, you may tend to creep downwards. So, or in this case, you'll tighten, so it will not loosen if you put on the other side and then cause a possible failure of this system. The third tip would be how you can pass this stand to other users, let's say your fellow grip crew. So you may be tempted to hand over this thing this way to another person, and then your finger will be kept here or get clamped here, and then you'll be ouch. Okay, my finger is not hurt using that manner, but you get the idea. So you should hold it this way, okay? Then when you hand over, there's no chance of hurting yourself. And then, okay, other tips or other things I like about this is it's black. We're in black attire today. I'm in black attire today. So black usually blends in very well with photo, video sets because you don't want to be a distraction, nor having any issues with casting the light back at the set. So let's set this up and then give you a few more tips on this wonderful, wonderful invention. This is a sandbag, 5 kilos of rice or sand. No, this is metal bits inside. So if you have one C-stand, recommend that you weigh on the legs. With more C-stand, then you can distribute it across the legs. So you have a second C-stand, second sandbag, sorry. You can get a bag as you're mounting the light in front. It's sort of a seesaw balancing act, okay? So I'm going to mount the light on. We're going to use a Godox SL150 Mark II. It's quite a big light, so not unlike any other brands of strobes or LED lights that you might have. So it's quite stable without the sandbag, but I put it on anyway. Okay, so this one has a yoke arm, which allow you to balance the light. This is very good if you want to do overhead shots. So you can raise this a little bit to show you. So you can go much taller than this, but the camera may not be able to reach. I'll just rotate it a little bit towards your direction. Okay, so next we're going to just put a saw box on it and then show you how the lights falls for overhead lighting, which is one of the key features of what you can do with a C-stand. So guys, we set up the soft box ready right above my head. So usually you will not see this, but we're doing a wide angle shot so that we can show you what you can do with the C stand. And for this particular example, we have an LED light mounted. It's the Godox SL150 with a Lumia 40x120 softbox with grid to project an overhead, soft and yet direction lighting on this space and on myself. So it's a very cool setup, I think, that you can't really achieve without something like a C stand. And in your shoot, you will not have this thing right behind you. You can put it on the other side or away off camera so that you won't see the stand, by doing it here so that you can see the whole setup with the stand, softbox and LED light. Okay, thanks so much for watching. We hope you like the tips on how you can use a C stand and what this C stand might be useful for your future shoots. Thank you and see you soon again.